I'm wondering if it's time to hit the panic button on these teams now, or if do you still think that they have a chance to make something of it.
All right, let's
So
do this. I can't wait to hear some of these names.
should we panic on these NBA teams? First team, Los Angeles Clippers, the unction. No Brad,
Yes.
Kawhi already injured.
Yes.
Street
What do you mean
clothes.
by
They're
panic?
already trying to carry teams.
Like, is their season over?
You're playing a no name named like Waters. I don't even know. Kobe
Sanders
Waters, I think his name is.
or something.
Sanders. There you go. Thank you, Gabe.
Oh,
Kobe
Hassan,
Sanders.
they're
There's
also
no
playing
name.
that one guy. What's the
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
Miller.
Something Miller. Yeah, Miller.
Yeah. Dropping
Hey,
20 points.
That dude popped off the other day.
Yeah. A bunch of G Leaguers and they're losing games right now.
They went to the
They're
Inglewood
record.
fucking LA Fitness. Got
It's
them
bad
guys.
right now.
Yeah, I would.
So
Panic.
what do you
Yeah.
mean panic? What is what is it like? Are they going to miss the playoffs?
Like they're not
Yeah,
gonna.
their playoff
They're,
hopes are dead.
yeah, basically they won't make the playoffs.
I think they can
Yeah,
make
I
the
think
play
they can.
in. I don't know about playoffs because I think they could beat out the Jazz, but then after that, like I don't know if they're better than any of the teams
Yeah.
above them. Like they'll probably get
Team
that
that's gonna
10-9
lose.
seed or something like that. But damn, bro, it's
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
bad. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what it was just a desperation type of thing, trying to sign all those old dudes. But I think they're going to get even more desperate. This screams like a team to me that's going to call for John Morant or Zion or Anthony Davis. Like, yo, this shit ain't working out. Like, we don't got no really other options. What do you want for AD? Because right
AD
now
back
it's
in
just
LA
James
would be
Harden and Zoo kind of carrying the team. And Zoo's not like Zoo hasn't been as good as he was last year, in my opinion. And so it's just not looking good. Like you're just relying on James Harden at 30 whatever years old, and he's still killing it. But it's like, bro, he needs some fucking help. And when is Kawhi going to come back? Who knows? So, Tyronn Lue might get fired. I read somewhere that they had like a meeting with him or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, shit is pretty scary. I would say I am panicking. I don't know if they're gonna. I would say they'll miss the playoffs maybe, but I think they'll make the play-in. Because just, the teams below them, like the Kings, Pelicans, Mavericks, they're so trash. I don't think they'll be worse than that.
I think they
I'd
could.
panic. I'd say yeah. I'd say I would give him a chance if Kawhi was active, but even then, it's like, I don't know.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I've been one of the lowest on Kawhi.
I'm not panicking yet.
Can you say why? Can you please say why? And don't just say, and Hassan, do not just say Harden's playing like kids. They are 1-8 in the last 9, are they not? That is an insane thing to be in like the first quarter of the season. Horrible.
They're just not good. They're slow. They don't play fucking defense. They rely on James Harden to create offense for the entire team. Like this is not a winning recipe. I don't really even know what they do. So I'm saying they're like the team that's going to be like, fucking Ja, please help us. Anthony Davis, Zion, like one of these stars that are just on the low value end right now. Like I could see them calling and just being desperate for one of them.
John Collins, he's not playing good. They're playing Batum in a bunch of these games I'm seeing. It's just bad.
Another thing I want to mention, the defensive players that they had last year that kind of made their shit work and move a little more, like Chris Dunn and Derrick Jones Jr. First of all, Derrick Jones Jr. might be out for the year. Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw his injury. That shit was kind of scary.
It was scary.
Chris Dunn has not been even, I don't know what happened to him, but he hasn't been even close to as good as he was last year on the defensive side of the ball. So he's kind of unplayable because he can't really generate offense either. So it's just kind of like any of the guys that worked for them last year aren't playing as well, even Zoo to a certain degree. And it's like the guys you brought in have done absolutely nothing. So it's just the worst situation possible. I mean, I won't say worst possible. You still got Harden and Zoo, but it's like, damn, we kind of got to rethink or retool or something like that.
Yeah. I feel like their biggest mistake was trading Norman Powell because they need another scorer that can produce on their own. John Collins cannot put the ball on the floor and get you a bucket. Norman Powell was the it factor for that. And Kawhi Leonard is obviously being out is the biggest reason as to why they're 4-10 right now. I feel like once Kawhi comes back, they'll go on a run, play easier teams. I feel like they're playing. He'll come back soon, hopefully. But if he does come back, I do think
he has no timetable.
You mean if?
Contention.
He actually has no timetable, Buzz. That part's true.
Yeah,
they said he's coming back soon. Is what I heard.
Yeah. No timetable. He's coming back soon. I'm sure.
Yeah. Hassan, do you personally know this man? Hassan, do you personally know this man?
No, I hear some.
He's coming back this year for sure.
Bro, what circles are you in that you hear these things?
All I know is Kawhi is supposed to come back soon. But
Insider
if he
for-
does,
for your
then this
first one.
team could go on a run and potentially be the team that we expected them to be early on in the season. But if Kawhi does not come back, I do think you make that trade for Jaw, Zion, one of those guys to kind of revive this team because your team is too old. You already lost Bradley Beal for the year. Harden is doing all he can at 36. Trade him with the value that he has now because you're not going to do anything with the age limit that you have with this team. So making a trade does sound like it's panic mode if Kawhi doesn't come back. So the whole thing relies on Kawhi Leonard being healthy, which in history has never shown to be the best thing. So it's panic without Kawhi. With Kawhi, I'm okay.
I'm panicking either way, to be honest, because Kawhi's a panicky player to begin with.
Yeah. All right, next one. The Milwaukee Bucks just lost Giannis for a couple weeks. Not doing too well. They are 8-7, so they're above 500 in the East, which is like 4 teams that are also 8-7. So they could be like the 6th seed by tomorrow. But no Giannis for a couple weeks. Are you panicking on them or not yet?
Yeah, bro.
No, not really. I mean, when Giannis comes back, I'm assuming he's not gonna be out for a while. It's like a groin strain, so like they just got to
2
beat
weeks.
shitty teams while he's gone. Like that's all I expect.
Yeah.
And if they can do that when he comes back, they're not missing the playoffs.
But
You know
who
what
are
I
you
mean? Like,
relying on? Who are you relying on at that point? Rollins? Is that his name?
but they
Rollins,
can. It don't even
Kuz,
matter. They could beat the
Bobby.
fucking Wizards without Giannis, with Rollins, Gary
Yeah.
Trent, Miles Turner, Bobby Portis, Kuzma. The Wizards, they could easily smack them. They could smack the Pacers. They could smack the Nets, the Hornets. They could beat the Pelicans. Like these are the games they should win. I don't know if they play any of them in the next 2 weeks, but if they do, they should win those games, and they can be competitive with the Jazz and the Mavs and the Grizzlies too. So they're not going to have a chance against like the Thunder or anything. But it's like, okay, if they can just survive and be 500 or something like that while Giannis is gone, they'll be okay. It's not like he's out for a while, so I'm not panicking.
I feel like with him, they were already suspect to to a certain degree as far as like a team goes. Like, but now him gone, in my eyes, dude, they could go on a giant losing streak.
I disagree. I think they're playing pretty well with him. They just dropped 2 games in a row, one to the Lakers and then one where he got hurt. So it's like, I don't know. I think they were fine, to be honest. I'm not really tripping. Like Hassan said, the records were super close. Like a couple of days ago, they were the 5 seed. I'm pretty sure they just dropped 2 games. So I'm not tripping, bro. It's still early in the season.
Yeah, and anybody that sees Giannis in the playoffs is going to be a problem for them.
You don't want him to be like that lower seed matchup, and you got to see him in the first round. Like the Pistons, if they get that 1 seed and have to play Giannis, I'm sure they're gonna be like, "Fuck, we don't want that."
Yeah, for real. They gonna start the tank, drop to 2. Like, that'd be so insane. That'd be so crazy.
All right, next team. We talked about them last week. The Dallas Mavericks. Panic button on them.
Yes. Instantly.
4-12 now. AD's supposed to come back.
They hit the panic button themselves. They fired Nico. They did it themselves.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, for real.
But did you hear the news about Kyrie like maybe deciding not to play this year too?
Bro, they said that if it was the playoffs, he could play today.
Yeah, he could play. Yeah, he could play if it was the playoffs.
But he ain't coming back for this bum ass team. You really, honestly, if I'm the Mavericks, this is what you got to do. You got to sit down with Kyrie and legitimately ask him, like, "Yo, we're gonna blow cock this year. Unfortunately, we need to get AJ DeBonsta. we need to. We need to.
I was like, what just happened?
Good. We gotta suck good this year so we could get. I went to AP, spent $200K. And so we asked Kyrie, what do you want to do? We are willing to trade you to a contender, but if you want to ride out with this team and come back next year, because we still need a guard. Don't get it twisted. We have no fucking point guard. We got D'Lo out there dribbling the ball for 21 seconds and then handing that shit to Najee Marshall. So we kind of need help. We kind of need help. And if Kyrie wants to get traded, I'm willing to trade him. But if he's like, I kind of want to come back here and stay here because he's like the last kind of culture piece there with Luka gone. Like it's just him now. You know what I mean? Like he's that last leader.
PJ Washington.
Yeah, he's that last leader. So if he wants to stay, I'm willing to keep him. But if he wants to be traded, I'm cool with trading him. AD definitely got to go though, because he's just like his contract is big. You're gonna have to pay him. It's just a weird situation. So, but the Bigs is
the main reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might not be wrong with that Kyrie take. Let him sit for the year, come back with a stronger team, and you also have Cooper Flag better from the year prior. Then whatever money or whatever assets that you get from AD could help you win going into next season too. So it's not bad for Kyrie, not a bad situation for him just to rest it out.
I don't think he's gonna rest the whole season.
Once he fired Nico, it was panic for sure.
I truly don't think Kyrie's gonna rest the whole season. I don't think he's the type to like sit for that. I feel like, especially like I said, best since the reports like he could really play. At least he feels like it. So I'm like his timetable was January anyway. So I feel like he will probably just sit till January just because, or like sit till after All-Star break. Probably a little bit before, but I think he'll sit till his timetable, even though he can play. But I don't see him, like, as a hooper, like, you know what I mean? Like, just mentally, I don't see him just being like, nah. Like, if he feels that good right now, 3 months from now, 2 months from now, you're going to tell me, like, if he'd probably be fully healthy.
No, I mean, he's probably still going to play some games, but I just don't think, like, he's going to sit some games. Like, he's going to take
I just don't think he's going to sit the whole season.
There's nothing
like
to play for. Yeah, I mean, if he could play, he's going to play some game. Maybe like 20 or something at the end of the year, just so he's not, like, missing everything.
I think he'll come back January, like sometime in January.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah, sprinkling him in is probably the best, just so you can get some NBA like experience to see how the knee's holding up. But
it's also just to get some reps with Coop and the new guys, you know, just a little bit.
But I definitely think it depends on the team direction and what they do once he's cleared to play. You know,
and if you want to trade him in the offseason, you do want him to play some.
I was also just gonna say if he's gonna get traded in general, let's say he's like, I want to play for a contender this year because I can't come back, then he's for sure gonna play at that point if that ends up happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just so they can see what it looks like. All right, I'll panic.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. So it's already been panicked from day one.
All right, next one is pretty good. The Orlando Magic. 8-7 right now. Paulo hurt. They haven't been shooting the 3 ball as well. Desmond Bane hasn't been living to the trade that they gave for him. 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane.
He's recently turned it on. What are you talking about?
The 3-point percentage is like 30%. It should be at least 40.
That's okay.
What he provides.
I'm not gonna lie, they kind of been putting belt to ass without Paolo. We kind of got to have a conversation about this. Is the second year in a row. Now I'm a little exaggerating a little bit, but it's the second year in a row where Paolo's out and now Fran's stepping up and the team just looks better. And low key, there is something to be said about that, in my opinion. I think the coaching is an issue. I don't think Jamal Mosley is necessarily like maybe the right coach for them. I definitely see some stuff with his offensive game plan where it's like it just looks too hard for the amount of players that you have. Like, there's no reason that you have consistent years of, okay, we've been saying the Magic needs shooting, but it's like they've been trying to address that. They've been getting KCP, Desmond Bane, all these guys, and it's still bad. I think at that point, you got to look at coaching. Like, there's no reason Desmond Bane should be coming to the team and struggling to get open shots, you know? So I think point guard is obviously another issue, but there's definitely ways you have enough good players and secondary playmakers to get better looks. So I think maybe the coach – I don't know. That would be weird. But John Bane again. They don't have no picks to trade for Josh, so they can't really do it.
I don't think they have that.
But I think the coach maybe they got to look at things. Or, you know, Paolo, he got to work on his game a little more. I think you know, we had him at the beginning of the season potentially in those like Cade Cunningham conversations, that young player, but I don't think he's even close to that tier. I don't think he's even sniffing that level right now. He's got a lot of work to do. The 3 ball still inconsistent. He can tend to be a black hole on offense sometimes. Like, he gets a little too like tunnel vision at times. So they're not as far along as like the Pistons or some other teams that are like, you know, kind of putting it together. But I still think they're a playoff team. They just not really like at that contending level.
Yeah, I'm not
like what we expected them to be at the beginning of the year, I'd say, huh?
I am a little disappointed though, because I think the preseason like win odds had them at 50-something games, 52 games, because they did trade for Desmond Bane. They do have a really good defensive team, and it's like I don't know if they're gonna hit that, because it's just like they're still the same team they were from last year. Like, they don't look that much changed. They just have different players. Yeah. So
how long has Mosley been there?
4 years.
Like 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
If they were like somehow miss or like just be like ass this year, I think he might get cooked.
You know, honestly, even if they're just mid, bro, like the Cavs fired JB Bickerstaff when they
have
like,
too
they
much
were good.
potential. Yeah, like this is like a firing, not because they're just so ass, but it's like they're not gonna unlock their
Full
max potential.
potential. And,
Yeah,
like,
they're
they
just
need
not
a new
making
look, too.
progress.
Sometimes you just need a like somebody new to get you going. Something a new face.
Yeah, with
New
that much
system.
talent on the team, and then you added more talent, which is something that like you got one of the better 3-and-D second option, third option in the league, and he's looking ass. I was gonna say, yeah, we got those comments.
Okay,
Franz,
Franz, they need
it's
to
looking like
realize.
it, man.
You know what I
Yeah.
think? I think that just Franz plays better team basketball, and like I don't know, Paolo, like he's probably a better player in a vacuum, but like his issues are just like they lead to more like I don't know how to explain it. Like his issues are worse for the team in general because it's like
The
he'll
tunnel
get
vision.
tunnel vision, like he'll turn the ball over. His 3-point percentage hasn't really taken a significant jump, and he still takes a lot of threes. Like I'll see him jack up fucking long threes. I'm like, dude, you're 6'10", 250 pounds. You don't shoot the 3-ball well. I don't understand the logic there. So it's just like
He's like
overall
Braun,
hurting
but
the
less
team,
skilled.
his issue. So like that's kind of the concern for me. Like he's not a bad player, but it's just like the issues are kind of more glaring
They're
than maybe
glaring,
for
yeah.
other players.
Yeah. It's like he kind of stops the team offense, and so to speak, just to try to get his numbers, and that hurts chemistry overall. Whereas
It's
like
just like
Franz,
you got to
his
get him,
numbers, slow the offense.
like you got to really get him. Like let's give the ball to Paolo in the post, get him in his spot. He's gonna dribble
Yeah.
in the post, and it's like everyone's standing watching him like do his thing. It's like not good for the team flow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm panicking, but they're definitely not potential as a team right now.
Say it again.
I'm lagging again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there for a second.
Let me get another hotspot. But yeah, I
Like,
said
I'm
I
not-
think that they won't. They're not panicking, but they're not reaching their full potential as a team.
Yeah, I can see
agree
them.
there.
Not panic mode, but like a little worry mode. You know what I'm saying? Not the full on panic.
All right, I'll say the next team and then get another hotspot. Next team are the Memphis Grizzlies. Are we panicking on them? They are 4-11 right now. Jaw's out for a couple weeks as well.
I'll say yeah. Simply because you're right.
He's just changing hotspots. He said.
Oh yeah. I think simply because like the vibes, like I've been saying, I think the vibes are just fucked up over there. Like I think that a lot of things in basketball are mental. A lot of things are like you got to be all in. And when you get to a situation like Jaw's in, and the Grizzlies are in, I think your best bet is like Jaw needs a new situation. I think your best bet is to trade him. You already, ass right now. You're ass with him, and you're ass without him. Because when he's there, he doesn't look like he wants to play that much. So, yeah, I think you cut your losses. You probably play him a little more when he comes back, and then do something at the deadline. Try to get picks or young players. So yeah, I would say yeah. I think they should just blow it up. That whole era, the whole Dylan Brooks, JJJ era, I think it's a wrap.
I missed
Bane.
the Dylan Brooks there. I never thought I'd say this.
Yeah, they're Grizzlies. Like that's the reason I think they were so good, even though like they were good talent wise too, but they were good because the vibes was high. Before all like the scandals and all like the gun shit, the vibes were super high, and I feel like the same way I said about the Lakers, how happy everybody looked last night. I feel like being bought in and being happy about where you're at is a big part of succeeding in the NBA. So, yeah, I think that their best bet is to cut their losses and try to rebuild. JJJ is still a good player. He's been whatever, but he's still a DPOY candidate or a level player, not candidate, but level player.
Mhm.
And I think you just try to just rebuild, get what you can for a job. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
The Grizzlies are, I believe, panic. I mean, I think they know what's going on, so like the whole team is understood. Like it is panic season, so now they
Yeah,
just
so
got to
that's-
focus on seeing what they can get for Jaw, see what's gonna happen if they're gonna, that we're gonna do with JJJ, what the young guys are gonna do. So I think they're in panic mode and they know it.
Yeah, I agree. You also got those 4 picks from Desmond Bane, and then with John Moran not even wanting to be there and kind of taking games, so he's not even going to help your chances, like you said, Omar. So might as well
Yeah.
trade him, get some picks, develop Cedric Howard. JJJ is still he was an All NBA player last year, so a defensive player,
Yeah.
all defensive player too. So
Wells is still
still
like a
got
young.
a talent.
He's
with him.
okay.
Yeah. So panic now. So panic's not a bad thing for this team because at least you know the
Yeah.
direction you want to kind of go, and once you figure that out, you can
It's a stack class coming
first
too.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Relatively.
get a high pick.
Yeah, like just do what you gotta do. Brooks is not better than
What do you think,
JJ.
Vez?
Say it again.
You
Panic
panicking
for
on
the
the
Grizzlies?
Yeah, I mean, shit looks bad. Ja doesn't want to be there. They look like a poorly coached team, poorly run team. I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. Like, if anything, they're heading towards a rebuild, a harder rebuild than they're even kind of at now. So I don't know. I mean, you could kind of figure out the Ja situation and keep him there, whatever, but the team's not good, like, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Even if Ja is like, all right, whatever, I'm locked in, I'm bought into the team again. I just don't think that this team is a playoff caliber team right now. The way they're playing, they don't have enough pieces. You got some young guys like Cedric Howard and stuff like that, that have a lot of potential, but it's just not talented enough. Jaren Jackson, one of the most least physical bigs I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's just unfortunate. He basically doesn't play a big man position, so they don't really have any
He
size
should
in the
be a small
interior.
forward.
Yeah, this team is just not good. They don't shoot the three very well. They're not very. They don't really have. They have a lot of okay players, but I don't see anybody really standing out to me outside of the two main guys and the rook. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm panicking, but I don't really have high expectations one way or another for this team.